the sea. It's lost in the glare. Be motivated by the disaster that almost happened? Probably. Fact, we can move asteroids. NASA's DART mission proved it. The kinetic impactor worked, but because asteroids aren't solid, there's no way to predict the outcome. Fact, a major impact happened in human history. The evidence for the Younger Dryas impact 12,800 years ago is overwhelming. Platinum spikes, nanodiamonds, and the black mat point to a fragmented comet that reset civilization. It's not a question of will it happen again, but when. And the big fiction, we're perfectly safe. We are not, but we can change that. For 4.5 billion years, life on this planet has been at the mercy of random cosmic violence. That's no longer true. We're the first species in Earth's history capable of seeing the threat coming and the first with the power to stop it. The question is no longer about ability, it's about will. Apophis was transformed into a symbol of fear. I think that's a good thing. These objects should inspire fear. One medium-sized asteroid releases more energy than all the nuclear weapons in the world. We need to pressure our leaders and the scientific community to take this seriously. Apophis will be here in a few years. It'll be hard to ignore a mountain zipping across the sky. I hope it becomes the wake-up call we desperately need. Because we have two choices: be motivated by the disaster that almost happened, or be ignorant of the disaster that definitely will. Blue sky. Just a patch above Boulder, Colorado. Real blue. The first clear sky to cut through the green haze that covered Earth for almost 2 decades. 18 years after impact, to the day, the first baby was born above ground. Dawn Mitchell of the Boulder Colony. Well, I guess technically she's from Boulder, Colorado. The first child in a generation to grow up with a clear sky overhead, not concrete and rebar. Sky. Of course, Dawn doesn't remember any of this. Dawn doesn't understand the irony and importance of her name. All 10-year-old Dawn knows is that she's a celebrity and she loves it. She's here to celebrate her birthday and the 10th anniversary of Sky Day, as we now call it, and the opening of the Catalina Crater Memorial. Wow, 10 years went fast. It took 18 years for the dust to settle, literally. Atmospheric models said 50 years. They were wrong. Earth heals faster than we calculated. When the sun returned, the Earth warmed quickly. The extra CO2 in the atmosphere saw to that. The plants loved the CO2. By the time humans had the courage to take off their helmets, nature was already back in full swing. Grass, trees, green everywhere. Most of the planet's infrastructure was destroyed, but the Svalbard sea fault survived. Norway's ice protected it.
After the impact, our ancestors had to reorganize society down here, in these metro tunnels, to survive.
About 6 months after Sky Day, the first wheat harvest came in. 8,000 tons. Enough to feed thousands of people real bread. Not mushroom paste, not fungus cakes, actual bread. My colony had to wait almost a year for our wheat rations, but for fresh baked bread, it was worth the wait. Nobody who lived through the impact is on a low-carb diet, I promise you that.
And this, children, is what scientists call an extinction-level event. The thermal pulse alone would be devastating.
Almost 80% of animals are gone, extinct. Elephants, rhinos, hippos, just about every large mammal too big or too slow to find cover is gone. Dawn won't miss the elephants, but a lot of us older folks will. Cities rose again, but different. Every building has a deep bunker. Impact shelters are mandatory. School children run drills every month. Asteroid warning, 90 seconds to shelter. They practice in the dark. They practice holding their breath. They practice saying goodbye.
I love you.
I'm not gonna make it. Stay safe.
I love you so much. I hope you're safe. Me and the boys are heading east. I hope you get this. I love you more than anything.
Mom, please text me back. I'm so scared.
I wish I could tell you. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
The memorial at Catalina stretches around the entire crater, 12 miles of black granite, 4 billion names.
Where is Grandpa's name?
The International Apophis Detection Grid went online last year. 10,000 satellites. Armed ground stations are in every continent. If an object larger than a basketball gets within 1 million miles of us, we can see it. Our ground and space-based railguns can kill it. It took 1/3 of the Earth's wealth to build the system, but with 4 billion dead, nobody complained about the cost. The grid is there to make sure that no matter what the universe throws at us, we'll never worry. The memorial is here to make sure that our children never forget. Happy Sky Day.
Hecklefish right there. Yeah. There's a hecklefish, yeah. Oh my goodness, there he is. Yeah. Yeah, you want to give him a kiss like you always do? Yeah, you always give Hecklefish a kiss. Oh, that's so nice. Oh, yeah. Give Hecklefish hugs. Say thanks, Hecklefish. Thanks, AJ. Oh, it's so good. Yeah. That's so good. That's so good of you. Yeah. Thank you, Hecklefish. Thanks, AJ.
12 hours. Had been going on for 3 hours, and Ambassador Quindar was getting that particular shade of purple that meant so.
A massage chair might seem a bit extravagant, especially these days. 8 different settings, adjustable.
1,000,000 Americans, so for the people out there who are thinking like, a lot like Christine, but they don't know if they can get the help, with no CD therapy, hopefully you're covered. And if you think you
on air, I do so willingly, and it just so happens they're also a sponsor, so
just works out.
Before it feels weird or anything, it does. Hey, I feel a lot better already. That's not a medical claim.
No, but it isn't, and that's why we drink claim, certainly.
It isn't, and that's why we drink claim, because it does seem to have kind of removed the frog.
It makes me so mad that it took us years to finally have, like, an alcohol, like this really isn't an ad, everybody. We're just kind of yapping right now. But,
because we never really talked about it off air.
I feel like Angry Orchard, how have we gone so many years and not had, like, a beer want to work with us, or, like, an ale or cider?
When this came through, I was like, finally, somebody, and thankfully something I already love, but, like, I would have taken it. I was like, ready for anyone to step forward, but yeah, I was excited when that happened. And my mini fridge is chock-a-block full, so that's nice for me too.
Well, I'm happy for you. If for some reason a blackberry farmer wants to sponsor us, I'm also eating on camera. So.
Well, Leon and I just, as I said, went blackberry picking at a blackberry farm. So should I have dropped off my business card? Maybe.
Just slipped a phone number in there?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I think that's what I'll do. But yeah, so sorry to just barge in, but that is what I drank this week. A nice, refreshing cider.
It's beautiful.
And the reason I drank is because Leona she's not seeing anything ghostly, but it's almost like her insistence that there are no ghosts is making me more, it's almost like she's thou doth protest too much,
Mm-hmm.
It's sort of like not that I ever bring up ghosts, but sometimes she'll be like, ghosts aren't real, and I'm like, why do you feel the need to tell me that? It's like,
it's either Blaze like priming her to say this to you,
right?
So like Leona gets on Team Skeptic, or all the ghosts in the house are telling her to tell you this.
Okay, both are red flags. One is a red flag about my marriage and Blaze's parenting style. The other is a red flag about just our whole existence in this home. So neither are great. No,
what do you think it comes from?
What's so funny is, like, sometimes I get kind of mixed up when I tell the story, when people ask us in interviews, like, when did you become interested in, like, scary, spooky stuff? And for me, I was such a scaredy cat. Like, I'm a huge scaredy cat. I don't even watch horror movies. I was such a scaredy cat as a kid that I would just, like, literally lay in my bed and be like, ghosts aren't real, like, cover my eyes with things. Like, I don't know if I ever did see anything, but I must have known something was there, because I was hardcore, like, dissociating, trying to, like, not. And I used to just convince myself. And I remember one time I begged my mom. I said, when you die, I was probably like 9. I was like, when you die, do not haunt me. Do not leave me a sign. Do not. And she was like, what? Why? I would love to. And I was like, I can't tolerate it. I'm way too scared. Like, for some reason,
did you have like an early trauma with a ghost?
That's what
maybe?
I wonder, because I'm like, I was so hardcore about it. But then on the flip side, like, I was obsessed about, like, finding out more about hauntings and psychic phenomenon and aliens. Like, so I don't know if maybe there was something that happened, but the way that now she is like, there are no ghosts, and Blaze definitely does not say that. I don't think he'd ever say that, because probably because I'd divorce him, but I think he believes more than he lets on. But, like, I've never brought it up in front of her, because I also don't want her to, like, get scared or think about it, Like, I'm not trying to put that in her head. But sometimes she'll bring it up, and then sometimes I'll say, good morning, and I'll say, like, I had a dream about you last night, and, like, and she's like, what did we do? And I'm like, oh, we just, like, went to the cafe, and we accidentally ate a carrot, or whatever. I, like, tell her the story, and she laughs, and I'm like, did you have any dreams? Without fail, she goes, I don't have dreams. And she says it, like, so aggressively, and I'm like, okay, and I'm like, everybody has dreams. And she's like, I don't have dreams. And I said, well, and she goes, well, how do dreams happen? I was like, well, when you fall asleep, you close your eyes. She goes, oh, well, I don't close my eyes when I sleep. And I was like,
why does she want to be Wednesday Addams so badly?
I don't know. But, like, also she doesn't, because she's like, I don't dream. I don't even close my eyes. And I'm like, what is she, like, pushing up against. I don't know. Like, I've never tried to show her anything scary. The only time we've ever talked about a ghost was the time that Blaze like mentioned that window closing, and she said, "Let's go find the ghost." And I said, "Okay," and I followed her lead. But like, this is not a household where I'm gonna scare her, because I was so scared as a kid that like sometimes I'm like, Blaze, this Disney movie is way too scary for her. And he's like, she's fine, Christine. And like, she usually is. But like, I was so scared and sensitive that I'm like hyper aware of that. So I don't know. But she's been like pushing back.
Is she scared of the dark?
Not at all. Or not that I know of. She's never expressed that. In fact, she like doesn't like a nightlight on or anything. So, and she's never said anything about closets or like none of the usual kind of stuff that that I remember feeling or hearing.
I wonder. I don't know.
And it's been like totally chill, but there's just this like weird insistence. And then I heard Blaze in there last night saying, and she kept saying, "When is it morning? When is it morning?" And he's like, "Well, when you fall asleep." And she's like, "I'm not going to fall asleep. I'm going to keep my eyes open all night." And I'm like, is she having bad dreams and she's not telling us? I don't know. Anyway.
Could she be like just like a little kid who like desperately doesn't want to go to bed?
Who doesn't want to go to bed? That's what I'm assuming, and that's what I'm hoping. It's just kind of like a trying to be kind of contrary thing. Because I'm like, I hope you would tell me if it was something else, But
I hope she ends up liking ghosts in general, because that would be fun if you guys got to tell her all your stories one day. I know Blaze doesn't really have too many, but maybe one day. What was that story that happened to him?
In time, he will.
What was the thing that happened to him?
With the footsteps on the stairs, and he basically it was like.
No, there was something on the highway. Wasn't there like a girl on the highway?
Oh.
Was that a ghost?
Yeah, he and I were walking from the beach in the middle of the night, like through this like kind of path on an island. It's a long story. We were crashing my stepmom's house at this like fancy island, and we were super broke, so we were like, let's go and drink a lot of champagne and then like go back to college the next day. And so because we were like I was in Boston and it was like nearby, and so yeah, we were walking through this kind of marshy but middle of the night, like moon's out, and there's just this like figure up there, and it's kind of like almost cornstalky, like it's so thick you can't really go through it. But it
was like a fog figure or like a person?
No, it was
figure?
like a woman standing there in like this dress, and of course we freaked the fuck out. And so it got to the point that I literally took my glass bottle, because I was like, we need a weapon. Like we were so scared, and I took the glass bottle and like I was like, I'm gonna shatter this and like use it if I need to. Like we were so freaked out. And we got close, and it was like almost, it was so strange. It was almost like we skipped we skipped forward in time for a second.
Shut up, like a time glitch?
Yeah, because all of a sudden she was gone. Like we had passed her.
I don't remember this at all.
Like we had passed her, but then she was kind of gone. And then we turn around and like she wasn't there, and we were like, maybe we made her nervous. But then we're looking around and we're like, where did she go? Like she wouldn't have wandered off. I mean, maybe she did.
She just faded away.
But then she just like, it wasn't even fading. It was just like she was there, she wasn't there. And then Blaze was so freaked. I was like, it's just a girl like looking for friends or something. And Blaze was like, no, that was a ghost. He's convinced.
Yeah. What do you think it is? You don't think it was a ghost?
I know why I was. She had a cell phone, I think. Like I saw a light, and I was like, so maybe it's not. So that's why I was convinced it was not a ghost.
Maybe she's ethereal and glowing. I don't know.
And I also couldn't see her that well because I was busy Googling how to make a weapon out of a Sam Adams bottle or something. But yeah, she was kind of there, and then she wasn't. But it was weird because she was wearing like a weird long skirt, and it wasn't like the right vibe, But she had a phone, and I'm like, I don't know, maybe it's like a newer ghost. I don't know if anyone died there recently, but it was very strange because it was also middle of the night, and like, this is a very solitary place. Like, this was on someone's property. Like, there's no way. It wasn't like in a public area either. Like, I don't know. It's just strange.
Thanks for. I didn't mean for you to tell me the whole story, but that was awesome.
I think I never really fully told it because I feel kind of bad because I'm like, that's the one Blaze believes in and I don't, which is
what
like
are the odds?
Opposite of usual. But yeah, sorry, I feel like I'm taking up so much time. But
no, I don't even know how we got on there. Oh, because maybe two of you one day can sit with Leona and tell your spooky
tell our
stories and all that.
tales. Oh, and he's been with me in like Halifax and stuff when we did those ghost tours. So one of these days he'll experience something again, whether he likes it or not.
Yeah. No, I hope you guys go back to Five Fishermen or whatever that restaurant was called.
I want to. He's very excited about that episode coming out. Also, why do you drink this week? Do you have anything specifically that you're drinking?
I was drinking an iced tea, and then I finished it too early. I got too excited.
To be fair, we were both kind of crotchety old men hacking up a lung, so any beverage that was available, I was also drinking.
The power of editing, because otherwise we would sound disgusting during most of our recordings.
Yeah, poor Jack has to hear like the worst of the worst sides of our nasally voices.
Yeah, no, I just drink water with my pills. Everybody take your pills. One of you forgot, so take it.
Ooh, I did not today, which is a win for me.
And we'll drink some water. Little rats, please. Thank you.
Oh, I even have my rat.
Do you?
Not my rat. I have my rat. Hey, I got a rat, Em.
I would have needed a full explanation.
You would have probably just believed me. I got my drink cup, Christine rat.
Love
Stanley
it.
Cup.
Mine is in the wash right now. But no, I don't have a real reason why I drink. I think just more dog stuff. I mean, he's consumed my entire life. Just
stand up. When Em hopped on, I said, "What's the shirt you're wearing?" I just saw the shoulders. They were very purple. I said, "Show me the shirt." It is puffy hankies. It is the word hankies in puffy paint, basically, but like this beautiful bubble letters. Bubble letters, that's what they're called.
Yeah.
And it's purple. It's like Scooby-Doo colors, purple with green puffy. Oh my gosh, and it says hankies. And I saw the shoulders and I thought of this purple shirt and I thought, that's something special. So he's consumed your life, you say?
Yeah.
Interesting.
This isn't the only shirt either that I bought on Etsy as a custom-made hankies shirt. I feel like half my wardrobe is now hankies clothes.
That's gonna have to be its own TikTok account, or I don't know.
I know. I didn't even. It's gotten to a point where I have enough that I don't even know I'm wearing them now. And at the dog park, someone was like, "Does your shirt say hankies?" And I went, "Yeah." But
oh yeah.
Anyone who doesn't know that his name is hankies, they think like a hanky, like a handkerchief or something. And I'm like,
hanky.
What a weird thing to promote. Anyway, yeah, I'm trying to figure out, I'm trying to break this separation anxiety thing he's got going on. I'm trying to get him less scared of water.
You did have a lot of people weighing in the comments. Mm-hmm. I don't know if you
about
saw the
training,
Spotify comments, but I was like, oh boy, I don't know if I'm even going to see these, but there were a lot of tips coming in.
Oh, I'll go check that out. I saw people in my DMs, and it was a large amount of people. Mainly crate training, which we're gonna start doing.
I guess that was one thing on Spotify as well.
Excuse me. It's just a lot. I am feeling a little bit like a prisoner in my own home because every time I leave, he destroys something, and so I'm like, we gotta fix this.
Why do you leave the house?
You know what? For no good fucking reason, apparently.
To get a fucking BlackBerry from Erewhon or something.
According to Hank, to do absolutely nothing but piss him off.
To ruin his life, yeah. He's like such a teenager.
Well, I have been really itching to go to back to Universal since I'm home. I want to go there, and I have my season pass. I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow. I'm already terrified about what he's going to destroy then.
What is it like? What is out that can be just furniture, or what would he?
It's not so far. It's not furniture, but he always finds something he always, and I don't know where he finds it because I try to hide everything. I put them in other rooms, and then it's that thing teleports into the room that he's in. I don't know because the door's still closed, but it magically appears in here, and I'm like, how the fuck did you get that? Shirts, socks.
Oh, jeez.
I keep waiting for the day that he grabs something that's glass and it shatters. I keep waiting, and then he eats the glass. It's gonna be something horrible, but. One time I got I had a weighted ankle weights.
Oh,
because
yeah.
I walk them all the time, and now I've become one of those walkers.
I love that.
He ate the sandbag. He ate all the sand. And I was like, that shit's gonna absorb in his stomach. It was a whole doctor's appointment. He's fine, obviously. But I was like, he just ate a bag of sand.
Are you regulars at the vet now?
Yeah, they know him.
Mr. Glitter Shoes?
Mr.
Yeah.
Glitter Shoes knows him a little too well now.
Gee, and all of the things inside his belly.
Yeah, and he just
all the
he'll eat.
sand.
Right now, I'm trying to do a lot more, like, I'll do a quick 15-minute walk and see how long he can, like, how long until he starts grabbing things. And I'm going to slowly try to start, like, increasing time. But still, like, I want to, like, go to a movie, and that's, like, 2-3 hours of my time that I'm, like, paranoid now about him. Thank God I have cameras in here, but there's only so much I can do from far away. I just get to watch the horror.
Just watch it unfold.
Yeah, I just go,
Blair
no!
Witch style.
Yeah. Just watch him eat a bag of sand.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so I'm also worried, like, what if I hide everything and then now he tries to go for whatever's left, which is, like, electrical cords or something.
Right.
Like,
You're like, let me leave a decoy out.
Yeah.
What if you buy dog toys that are shaped like things that are not? I mean, oh no, that would probably just be reinforcing the behavior. Frankly,
well, there's only so many dog toys he can have, like, because, like, he can't have any plushies or stuffed animals because he just eats them in whole. He ate a whole tennis ball. He's eaten a whole shoe. Like, I don't know where it goes.
Insatiable.
Yeah.
What if? Not what if. I have.
No,
what if I have no tips whatsoever. I'm so sorry to say. I don't know how to deal with this, but is there even room for, like, a crate like somewhere, or did they even
There is.
Was there one that came with him, or has he not been? Oh, okay. So
he was never crate trained. And he
I thought he was for some reason.
You know what's weird? I guess it's not that weird in the world of, like, dog behavior from what I've read about, is that he never had separation anxiety when he first came here, and he was much better left alone when he came here, but I guess it's because he didn't give a shit about us, so he didn't have separation anxiety. And now that he cares, he's like, where are you going? And I think he's getting more comfortable because it's, like, his home. Anyway, so at first we were like, man, this is great. We don't even need to crate train this dog. He's totally fine by himself in the house for hours. Like, for like 6 hours, he was totally fine at one point.
He bamboozled you.
He's, like, reverting. It's like, what's that, reverse cycling or whatever, when, like, a baby can't sleep anymore?
Oh my God. Wow, that word just triggered something very primal in my brain. Thank you.
That's how it feels. I'm like, why are you getting worse all of a sudden? But apparently that's what happens when they get settled into a place. So, anyway, the only reason I drink is because I'm trying to, like, get a little freedom back. You know I hate being inconvenienced, and this dog is taking away all my conveniences.
I have heard that about you. That is what they say about you.
Proudly, that's fine.
As opposed to me, who loves being inconvenienced. Yeah, that's true. That's my favorite part about that trait, that you say, you're like, I hate being inconvenienced. That's one big thing.
I know, because nobody likes it.
Has anybody ever said, I love being inconvenienced?
But it's the thing that I absolutely refuse to tolerate compared to, like, I think other people are like, oh, that's annoying, but whatever. In my mind, I'm like, please don't fucking bother me.
Yeah, you really shouldn't. You really should have seen this coming, my friend. I mean, you must have on an intellectual level.
I did, and I'm literally wearing a shirt with his name on it. Obviously, I don't hate him, but I also still, every now and then have some of the puppy blues of, like, man, I am aware of all the fun I could be having today if I didn't have to, like, stay here and be worried that you're going to eat everything. So.
Stay here and be worried.
Yeah. Anyway, so that's why I drink.
Wow. Well, I'm glad that I'm not glad because you don't have a beverage, but I'm glad that you drank it already and maybe got a little caffeine boost.
It was really good. It was really good. I had it sent out, as my grandma would say, instead of I got it on, like, DoorDash or whatever.
Oh,
I had it sent out.
Hey, we got to start saying that. That's cool.
Isn't that bringing it back? Yeah.
Because you say, like, oh, I sent out for it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It sounds so much swankier.
That now. I like it.
I like it too, but she said something where she's like, oh, I had it sent out. And I'm like, what are you talking about? And it was like
a Domino's pizza.
Anyway, that's, yeah. So I had a very yummy tea. I'll probably have another one sent out later. I don't know.
Sent out.
Until then, I'm drinking water and eating blackberries, but I'm doing them simultaneously, so in my mind, it's blackberry juice.
That's really nice, yeah.
That's all.
Also very healthful for you. Also, like, hydrating and...
Thank you. Well, I'm not really trying to make that conscious of like a health effort, but I'm also trying to just eat more fruits while they're in season, which has accidentally become a health thing. You know what I mean?
And that's great, and I feel like that's good on so many levels. I've been trying to get better about that as well.
Once it's not berry and watermelon season, it's over for me. So
right. Well, what about corn? That's kind of a thing, I guess.
Sure.
Well, I guess corn's also summer. Yeah, I agree.
it's watermelon and berries. That's when I really thrive in the produce department. You know.
That is what they traditionally say about you and your habitat.
I'm famous for that. I hate inconveniences and I love watermelon season.
You love the produce aisle between the months of May and August.
Before we get started, are we forgetting anything to say? Do you want to?
Oh, we are. Oh my God, we got to say this, and we'll do a promo too. But we're very excited.
Yes.
We brought on our second show onto our network. It almost sometimes feels like the more excited we are about something, the more we completely block it out of our brains. Like when we wrote a book, and we kept forgetting to tell people we wrote a book because it like felt, I don't know. But yes, I'm so glad you asked too. We should ask every time. This is the first time.
We should.
Hey, by the way, happy angel number. If anyone out there, their angel number is 444. This one's for you. Shout out.
Episode 444.
Yep. I'm always crazy. That was also my number.
This is the I'm Always Crazy episode, everybody. Now that's
so
loved.
Exciting.
This is where now, since it's the I'm Always Crazy episode, I am going to ask you after this, after we do